A lot of people ask me how I'm feeling. I'm gonna let you know how I'm feeling. Listen, the way I'm feeling is the same way I want you to walk out of here feeling about your fuck.
Drake seems to make a strong response to Kendrick Lamar. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So we all know Kendrick Lamar dissed Drake and J. Cole on his feature appearance on Like That. He mixed it with a few subliminal disses and some real obvious direct disses at the MCs. But Drake has responded immediately on stage, not on wax, not a song yet, not quite yet. But in true Drake fashion, it's subliminal, but we all know who he's talking about. He was on stage and I got the clip for you guys right here. Check it out.
A lot of people ask me how I'm feeling. I'm gonna let you know how I'm feeling. Listen, the way I'm feeling is the same way I want you to walk out of here feeling about your fuck. Cause you know how I'm feeling? I got my head up high, my back straight. I'm 10 fucking toes down and throwing on anywhere else I go. And I know that no matter what, it's not a this object that ever for me in my life. And that's how I want you to walk out of here tonight. But in order to, get yourself all gassed up, riled up, and move towards the future, sometimes you gotta acknowledge the mistakes that you made in the past, right? Right? So that's what I want you to do. Everybody.
Yeah, fam. Like if he ain't talking about Kendrick, then who's he talking about? To be fair, Drake's got a few people on his ops list, but the timing is perfect for Kendrick. So we'll just assume it's Kendrick. And I'm for the drama. One thing you know about these three, J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick, it's all about music. We ain't gonna see another shoot 'em up sort of thing with some of these rappers. It's all about the music basically. And you know what? That's what hip hop is missing. That competition. All this top three, like Kendrick said, all that top three, nah, he's number one. That's what he's saying. I just want these lot to go through like a proper bar for bar, verse for verse battle. What's the point of all this subliminal stuff, taking jabs? Because we all remember when Kendrick went at everybody on that Control verse. Even though that wasn't really based on any real beef, it was just like saying he wants to be the number one in rap. Drake got upset. That's when Drake was quite emotional. Well, he still is kind of emotional, to be fair. I just want to see them do it, man. Like, I just can't see J. Cole going through a lyrical battle with these guys. Not that he wouldn't win. I think J. Cole would beat both of them lyrically. There's no theatrics with J. Cole. So for me, he'd win. Even if he went at Drake, I think he'd win. And I think he'd beat Kendrick as well. If it's just based on MC skills. If someone unravels something from J. Cole's past, yeah, that might be, that's a bit of a chess move sort of thing. But just bar for bar, lyrics for lyrics, J. Cole wipes the floor with both of them. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that or not. But I'm here for this beef in 2024, man. Lyrical beef, J. Cole, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. I think it'll be more of a Drake versus Kendrick because that's always been brewing over the years. Like I said, since that Control verse. But when was the last real big hip hop beef, man, that was actually giving us excitement? You probably have to go back to Drake and Pusha T. Because all we have right now is Eminem and Benzino. And we're like really clutching at straws with that one. I mean, it was exciting, it was interesting. But at the same time, Eminem and Benzino, they're not even in the same weight class. Even though Benzino came out with some good stuff, but even he admitted that it was a collaborative effort to even do that. And at the same time with Eminem, do we care if he comes out and does a good diss song towards Benzino? What does Eminem get to gain from even entertaining this beef? I think he only dissed him in the first place just because he was bored. But to be fair, Eminem has a record of doing that. He does battle people that aren't on his level or aren't even rappers. Just look at his record with Moby, Britney Spears, NSYNC. The most MC that Eminem's ever battled was Machine Gun Kelly, and Machine Gun Kelly started that. Joe Budden had already retired by the time he started dissing him. In terms of matchups, it's almost like heavyweight boxing. I mean, Kendrick versus Drake has the potential to be one of the best beefs in hip-hop history. It has that type of potential. Anytime you get the top bunch battling each other, it creates such a buzz, and because they're the best, they'll produce some of the best raps. You know, Eminem, Benzino is not going to produce the best sparring. Just like Drake and Pusha T was a classic. They didn't go bar for bar, their best stuff really, because chess move of exposing Drake for having a child. We need that in hip hop right now, man. We need a beef between Drake and Kendrick. I think Kendrick's coming at Drake right now, the indirect way, but he's coming at Drake because Kendrick's last effort in terms of his album, that didn't really do anything. Let's keep it real. For an album from Kendrick Lamar to come and go just like it did, I can't even remember any singles from that album. I listened to it like twice and just like said, nah, this ain't no Kendrick level. It might have still been better than most albums out there, but in terms of a Kendrick Lamar album, that didn't hit. That was a big miss, in fact. But you could say the same for Drake actually, because Drake, that album he did, what was it called, Love or something? Yo, that was trash. That was more trash than Kendrick's album. Kendrick's album was actually decent. Drake's album was like trash. That was just a whole bunch of commercial tracks put together. Like, I remember Drake back in the day, man. He was putting stuff together that you ain't heard before, like creative music. You got that song with Sexy Red. I know it's a hit, but like, yo, that's some trash music, man. Come on. Like, started from the bottom. Where's one of them, man? That production was crazy. Creativity was crazy. That Vultures one album is even better than Kendrick and Drake's last albums. If you agree with that, let me know in the comments, people. But like I said, Drake responded to Kendrick, so I want to see all the smoke. I don't think J. Cole's going to get involved, but J. Cole would wipe the floor with both of them lyrically. I heard something from J. Cole the other day, and he's just rapping like his life depends on it. But he's, you know what I mean? While Drake's doing all this poppy type of raps, you could tell J. Cole still cares about the art form and still wants to be creative and make people listen to some real hip hop. Drake's on some trying to break records like Michael Jackson type of thing. And like I said, Kendrick's here for the smoke because he needs to prove himself. Because that last album was not good, and he can't afford another mediocre response what he's done out here. But Dr. Dre said Snoop and Dr. Dre are coming out of a new album. Dre confirmed Eminem's coming out of a new album this year. This might be a year where hip hop actually gets a bit good. It's been in a bad way. It's been in a bad way, man. Like, lack of quality music coming out in hip hop is probably the worst I've ever seen it. But anyway, people, I want to know what you lot think about Drake's response to Kendrick Lamar. Do you even think it was for Kendrick? And are you here for a Kendrick Lamar Drake beef to really ignite and kick off this year? None of this flirting and subliminal stuff. Let's get right to it. Be direct, old school style. I'm here for it. Let me know in the comments, people. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Daily content on this channel, people, so hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.